cut off these ends here, make it skinnier, and then come forward to this length again, because if you can see, our tires don't fit in between our frame, because we decided to use this lawnmower bar, because we're not really having a suspension, but we're going to have a bolt in here, and kind of have a little suspension thing to take out the bumps. So that's what we're going to do next. So now we shortened the front end. So now we're going to weld on this front cross beam. Alright, so we were struggling with figuring out how we were going to do this front turn suspension thing, and we decided to put those spacers in there. Now we're going to weld on these, and then we're going to weld on the mount for the tires, which I still have to build. Alright, so my camera died, but when it was charging, I added these support beams underneath here, so it'll support our front end better. And then we also built this, which we're going to weld on underneath here, that holds the front tires on. Alright, so we got the tires mounted, and now we're going to add this extra support beam in the back to give it extra support. Alright, so we found out that where we had this with the tires, when this moves up and down and like turns, it actually hits this. So we put in those washers, but now it makes it a lot more unsturdy. So we made another one of these plates, and we're gonna weld it on up here and make it a lot sturdier. Alright, our 3 coats of primer have dried, and now we're going to put on our first coat of paint. So I got the go-kart up on blocks, and now we're going to take off the back axle and put in the correct spacers for our gears here, and flip this brake thing around, and then I'm going to put it back on and get the brakes on. Alright, so we got the brake system on, or clamped on and tack welded on. Now we're going to weld it up. Alright, so it took us a while, but we finally got the steering figured out. I don't know how much I got this on videotape because my camera died, but we have a whole bunch of structure stuff built into here. Our steering comes down here. So this is actually off an old snowmobile. We had to weld this extension on here to our steering arm here. And then we had to weld that extension on, which I still need to try to the right size. But it works.